Believe it or not, the Hutt can be Jedi. Today we'll discuss one in particular. If you end up enjoying this, consider subscribing or liking the video. More regular quality Star Wars content is always right around the corner here on Dank Ferric. Now without further ado, let's get into this Star Wars lore dive of legends. We know of Jabba and Zero, two slug-like people of the Hutt race. They are often seen engaged as crime lords or rulers, most of them in powerful positions and positions of authority. Such was in their nature after all. But could a Hutt become a Jedi? A guardian of peace and justice in the galaxy? The truth is, it's happened. Almost half a century before the Battle of Yavin lived one specific Hutt by the name of Beldorion. But becoming a Jedi wasn't something the Hutt people aspired to, so Beldorion wasn't sent away by his parents, at least by their own will. Instead, at a young age, he was discovered by the Jedi Order and eventually taken to the Republic capital of Coruscant. It was there that the young Hutt would begin his training as a Jedi initiate. As a young Jedi, he would train with fellow younglings and initiates. He went on all of the usual missions and assignments. Many of them aided him in completing his Jedi training and attuning himself with new and familiar Force abilities. And like other young Jedi, he assumably also made way to Ilum and obtained a Kyber crystal to construct his first lightsaber, the sacred symbolic weapon of a Jedi. Eventually though, after years and years of dedicated training on Coruscant within the Academy ranks and on missions, he would find a master, earn his way through Padawan, and eventually be promoted to the rank of Jedi Knight. And sadly, it was as a Jedi Knight where our large friend Beldorion would find his true troubles. You see, being a Jedi Knight, one is sent on many imperative assignments across the galaxy, sometimes to be a diplomatic liaison, other times to help an endangered star system, others to confront the dark side and help restore light to a lone planet. It was on one of these missions that we find Beldorion's downfall. On the world of Nam Korios, Beldorion would make rid of his fellow Jedi Knight on a mission and find himself seduced by the dark side of the Force. There was a chance to dive into his Huttese ways here, to be large, to be strong, to command and to rule. And that is what he did, that's what he fell for. Beldorion was seduced by the dark side and took up the mantle as the ruler of the small world, Nam Korios. It was in this time that he would do whatever he could to hold on to his power, just as most Dark Jedi and even most Sith do. But in this legend, he would meet his downfall by a familiar princess, Leia Organa Solo. So as we can see, a Hutt can become a Jedi Knight. But the question is, should they? Is it in their nature to truly stay on the light and selfless path? Or the Hutt people too bound by greed and bound by power? For me, I'd say the latter. We know what Hutts are and how often they turn out to be, with very few, if barely any exceptions. The dark side was tempting for Beldorion for these reasons and more. Greed is in his very blood. But you tell me your thoughts. If you were in charge of inducting and finding new younglings to become Jedi initiates, would you bring in a young Hutt? I'm eager to hear your answers, if any, or just your thoughts on this legend of a lore dive. But until the next time, stay safe and always remember that the Force will be with you.